on the way to Kintamani. It's actually 2nd of January, so right into the new year of 2022, we are traveling. Hi.
Hi. Now, 40 minutes more.
We're gonna head to the area around Lake Batur. Hello, stray Kintamani cat. Monkey. Hello. Kintamani, known for its exotic, beautiful highland scenery and the cool mountain atmosphere, Kintamani is located just an hour north of Ubud, quietly tucked away in Eastern Bali. Over the turn of the new year, we decided to head here to check out its natural Bali beauty. So as we're driving up, it's going uphill all the way, and with the altitude dropping, we can feel the temperature getting cooler. It's cold! Okay, but this is so weird. This is the first time I'm wearing a hoodie in 6 months, over 6 months since we came to Bali.
Oh yeah.
Just a short while after donning our hoodies, we arrived at our accommodation for the night. Amazing first views from Batur View Homestay, where we are booked in for one night. But in the 30 minutes it took for us to check in, this happened.
This is our room. Kintamani.
We actually booked the deluxe room with the balcony for the view. And then, here is the view! Ta-da! Mount Batur! The thing is, the fog sets in like somewhere after like 3 plus p.m. We didn't expect it, but it's really pretty. It's fresh air here. Cool, natural aircon. It's been a while since we felt like this. So this is a long road. I think all the cars and the traffic are going to and fro from Mount Batur and Lake Batur area. It's a really simple, unassuming little village, catering mostly to domestic tourism. I like the vibe here. It's very sleepy, quiet. So we walked around looking for food, but unfortunately,
Very sad, nobody. Let's go where everyone have nice cafe. So nice.
this is a spectacular little hot chocolate. It's even got marshmallows in it.
Around cup is Nutella with peanuts.
This is divine when you have this with that view.
It tastes like laksa. Surprise!
So this is a dish of crispy pork belly laksa, and it smells out of the world. Crispy and fat. Singapore laksa is Vitaly's favorite dish, but outside of Singapore, it's hard to find the authentic laksa taste usually, so he was super happy with this discovery. Oh my god. That is crispy grilled pork belly done right. Very nice. Crispy cassava chips with mayonnaise. Very nice, yeah?
6 a.m. I wake up to shoot our sunrise, but it's very, very foggy.
Vitaly got up at 5:30 a.m. hoping to capture the sunrise with time lapses and all his fancy equipment. And it's been like this since 5:30 a.m. So I guess do take note if you want to come here between the time of December till February, this might happen. It's still a fun trip though. It was a lovely drive and we enjoy the change of temperature because when you stay in Bali, it has been very, very warm and sticky down there. So yeah, Vitaly got a nasi goreng with some crackers, a coffee, we get some fruit, and I have a banana pancake with some chocolate sauce with hot tea. We chose to stay in just a simple little guest house this time around in this Kintamani area, but the room price we paid of about $32 US is for the room and includes this simple breakfast. And although it's super local, super simple, but like, you know, just eating in this foggy, misty morning, just all alone by ourselves in this quiet atmosphere is strangely exciting for me. But you know, the magical thing is as we are eating right now, the fog in front of us is lifting. So if we actually look at Google Maps, we can see that this entire area is actually one huge caldera, 14 kilometers across. Left over from past volcanic activity. We're actually located on a road that's just basically encircling the rim of the crater. So we're standing on the high point and then it dips from there on, and that's why you have the Batur lake over there, Danu Batur, and Mount Batur over there in the center, and the lava flow that's been left over. Mount Batur, as we know it today, was formed by an eruption in 1917 and currently is still active. The most active volcano in Bali, in fact, its last eruptions being in 1994 and 2000. Apparently when you climb Batur, you can even get to places where the rocks are so hot that the local guides can still cook an egg on it. It's a very peaceful energy here. I love it. In fact, actually now we're standing here and I'm like thinking it's the third day of 2022 and we're here, and it makes me feel strangely emotional. I don't know why. 2021 was a really great year for us and time's really flown by. It's already 2022 now and we're here at Kintamani. Yeah, nice place to sit and contemplate life maybe. So now the plan is we are probably going to pack up, check out. We're just going to take the motorbike and we are going to be driving right along the edges of Lake Batur. Batur, here we come! Woo! This appears to be some kind of like a park where they have some facilities, like, you know, you can come here for a wedding photo shoot, you can do camping, so we're gonna check it out. It looks very pretty and it's by the lakeside. You need to pay a donation to enter, but seems like the donation is up to you. Hello! Wow! Eggplant! Amazing! This is the first time in my life I've actually seen an eggplant plant. The plant of an eggplant. So they say the fertile volcanic soils of Kintamani is great for farming, and no kidding. Right here within this park, they have so much farming ongoing. We saw them growing onions, cabbage, chilies, eggplant, pretty little farming patches of vegetation right next to the lake. Very nice. Oh god, this is an amazing little place! Lake Batur is the largest lake on Bali Island, about 7 kilometers long and 2.5 kilometers wide, and is located at an altitude of 1,050 meters above sea levels, right on the slopes of Mount Batur. And floating right here in the corner is Pura Ulun Danu Batur, literally water temple on Batur Lake. The Balinis believe this important Hindu temple acts as the maintainer of harmony and stability of the entire island.
There, our hotel. We stay there.
Serious?
Yeah.
I think the older I get, the more introverted I become. And I didn't know how much I needed this until we got here. It's like there's no sounds here except for the lake water's gurgling, and then it's so green, the lake is so beautiful, and we are the only people around, no tourists whatsoever. So this is a really good place, I think, to recharge your spirit and your soul. So they say that nearby there are several hot springs arising from Batur's volcanic activity, but these seemed a bit too touristy, so we decided to give them a skip and head over instead to Tampaksiring in search of the famed archaeological site that is the pre-Hindu Candi temple complex Gunung Kawi. So we're now here at Pura Gunung Kawi. 5 months ago, when we visited Ubud, we actually wanted to come check out the famed archaeological relics of the Candis here at Gunung Kawi Tampaksiring. Being the unplanning dodos that we were, we ended up spending too much time at the water temple Pura Gunung Kawi Batu instead, and didn't manage to make it here that time. Just a quick word about the entry prices. So you do have to buy a ticket to enter this Pura Gunung Kawi Tampaksiring, and the tickets to enter actually cost us 50,000 rupiah each because we are foreigners. It's actually cheaper, I think, for the locals, and it actually includes a sarong if you don't have one, because it is mandatory, as it always is when you're entering a temple here in Bali, for you to cover your legs with a sarong, and that's why Vitaly looks like this. These Candis are a wholly Balinese phenomenon, unknown elsewhere in the world. The term Candi refers to the abode of Candika, the goddess of death, and the consort of Lord Shiva. The 10 Candis of Gunung Kawi represent the largest and the best preserved examples of the 15 Candis presently known in Bali. They say there may be other Candis in Bali, but these are probably unfortunately buried underground by a succession of seismic events and landslides. What's even more impressive here is that these 10 Candis are built across the sacred river Pakarisan, in 3 separate clusters set on both banks of the river. It is believed that when water has flowed over a chandi, it becomes imbued with divine properties through contact with the essence of the resident deity. Even today, Pura Gunung Kawi Tampaksiring remains an important source for the holy water that has always been central to Hindu Balinese rites. They say the rock-hewn chandis are extremely labor-intensive to construct, and these ones at Gunung Kawi are carved into a sheer rock face that is 7 meters tall. These are thought to be 10 rock-cut shrines dedicated to King Anak Wongsu of the Udayana dynasty and his favorite queens. 10 of them. We're not even talking about other bules. There's not even other local people here in Gunung Kawi today, and it's the 3rd day of New Year and all. It's really surprising, but it's amazing because it's a wonderful opportunity to really appreciate the ambience and the temple itself and the history of something that has been standing here since the 11th century. Wow, mind-blowing when you think about it. You know, all the time as we go around Bali, we are already very impressed by how it is such a hilly little island full of ups and downs, and the roads and infrastructure cut into mountains everywhere all across the island. But when you visit a temple like that, where they've just carved it out and even built it across the Pakarisan River and then carved this amazing chandis into the sheer rock face of the cliff. Yeah, you gain a newfound respect for the handicraft of the local people here. It's very impressive. The scenery is again changing. We are firmly back in the Paddy Fields territory as we drive closer towards Ubud. It's very nice, very green, beautiful feeling. Hey, come on into our villa in Ubud. Okay, so this was always meant to be a little bit of an R&R trip for us, and we've done a lot of sightseeing this morning, and now we finally drove down to Ubud and checked into this place. It's so nice. Okay, so we've got the living area over here, a nice little pond, and welcome to the bed area. And yeah, it's totally gorgeous. There's a totally cool flip panel for the TV, so you can face it this way if you want to watch TV in bed, or flip it the other way and ta-da, you can watch TV in the living area. And we have our own private pool here. It's so gorgeous! There's a sweet little hammock for sunbathing, and the pool is embedded with a jacuzzi bathtub for 2. So yeah, Happy New Year 2022! Right, so this is just the bathroom, where bathroom things happen. But yeah, very nice. And guess how much we paid for this place? For one night, we paid $50! $50! This is an incredible steal! So nice! $50! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think this is what Ubud does best. fantastic R&R in the sea of greenery at an amazing price. So this is breakfast at the shed, which happens to be just right outside Amazeballs villas. Breakfast is decent, and there's a nice view of the party field. Very enjoyable. Halfway through breakfast, it started drizzling lightly, which kind of made my teh tarik, yes, teh tarik, even more enjoyable.
We hope you enjoy our trip to Kintamani.
Yeah, it was just a quick 2-day stopover for us to check out the scenery up there. Now we're on the way home. But, you know, we saw this really gigantic Grand Lucky supermarket. So we decided to go and explore. So this is it for now, folks.
Yeah, if you like our video, please click like and subscribe our channel. See you next vlog. Bye.